No, okay.
Okay, I think I got it. All right. Here we go. We're going to slide, you said 6, right? Yes, there it is. Okay. All right. We shut the lights off. All right. Let's graph. Yesterday we talked about all kinds of things. And one of the things was this A stands for what again?
1.
The A?
Amplitude.
Amplitude, yep. So you guys right now should be thinking, okay, this is the amplitude of my sine function, and that number will equal what, looking at this? What number is in front of sine?
1.
1. Yeah, not basically, it is 1. It's 1. Okay, so you go up 1, down 1, up 1, down 1, up 1, down 1. All right, that was pretty simple. That's why I put the 1 here, and that's why I put the negative 1 here. Okay. Now, here is today's problem now. What happens today is the B value starts to change. Instead of 1 theta, you have
2 theta.
2 theta. Watch what happens. Okay, to get the new period, you have to do this. The old period, if it's just sine of theta, it's always going to be 2 pi. But when the B value changes to something other than 1, you take the old period, divide by what?
The old
B. What's the B value back here, guys? 2. Okay, so you're going to go period equals. Normally it's 2 pi. And now you divide by B. Now it's what? Pi. So guys, here's what happened. There. Your period's pi. You are now going to do the roller coaster action. Up, down, up. You're going to do it in what? Not 2 pi, in
Theta.
2 pi. 2 theta.
2 pi.
guys,
2 pi over theta.
And 1 pi.
1 pi. 1 pi. Hey guys, the original 2 pi theta, or 2 pi, that's how long it took to go up, down, up. That now is going to happen in what? 1 pi. So you know what happened? We did what? We compressed it. Thank you. We compressed it. Okay. Here's the deal though. I got to show you this. If you look at this cycle, this period, it goes up to here. Now that's 1 interval. And then down to 0. That's 2 intervals. Now down to the minimum. That's 3 intervals. And then the full period is 4 intervals. So you know what I always do? I look at my chart. I go, or my x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. I always put the period on the 4th interval. Right? This whole thing is going to happen in 1 pi. Okay. Well, now I need to know, what do I count by to get it to pi? What's my interval going to be?
4th pi.
You're right, Nick. Watch. It says pick 5 points. But here's the deal. If you need intervals, you just take your period, which is pi over there, and do what?
Divide by 4.
Divide by 4. Now, that's a really bad pi, sorry. Okay, let's do it again. Pi divided by 4 is... Can you reduce that?
Yeah.
To what?
No, you cannot reduce that.
No, you cannot reduce it. It's 1/4 pi. You know what you're counting by?
4s.
1/4 of a pi. So here's 1/4 pi. What's next?
1/2 pi.
2/4. 2/4 is 1/2 pi, says Selena. What's next? 1/4, 2/4,
3/4 pi.
3/4 pi. What's after 3/4 pi? 4/4 pi, which is pi. What's after pi? No. 4/4?
5/4.
5/4. What's after that?
3/2 pi.
6/4, which is 3/2 pi. What's after that? 5/4, 6/4, 7/4. And then what?
2 pi.
2 pi.
8/4, which would be 2.
Yep. Okay. Now, I did that because I want 2 periods. I want 2 cycles. Here we go. I'm going to do it blue. Here we go. Where does sine start?
0.
0, 0.
Sine starts at 0.
Always starts at 0. Now, do you trust me?
Yeah.
Do you really trust me?
Can't trust you 100%.
Can't trust me 100%. Thanks for saying that. I'll prove it to you. Ready? I'm just gonna prove it once and then I'm done. Here's what we're saying. Sine of 2 theta, right? Isn't that what we're saying? Okay, ready guys? Put it in. Sine of what? 2 times 0. Sine of what?
2 minus 0.
2 times 0. Oh, sine of 0 is? Well, where's 0 radians? Oh, it's right there. There's your unit circle. Radius of what? 1. What's this point?
0, 1.
No.
1, 0.
1, 0. Yep. So come back here. I need to know what's sine of 0. Well, sine is y over r. Which one's y?
0.
Yeah, 0 for y over what?
1.
1. What's 0 over 1?
0.
Aha! The answer is 0. Now do you trust me?
Yeah.
Do you want me to do that every time for you?
No.
Will you trust me from now on time?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. 0. Okay, now, here's the deal. I don't want to do that every time. Do you? No. So here's what we're going to do. We're going up the graph. And I told you yesterday, if you start putting numbers in for theta, and we're counting by 1/4, right? Isn't this what we just said? Okay. You'll get 0 first, then what will you get next?
1.
Yeah, but the word was,
Theta.
Max.
you'll get your maximum. You get 0 first, then you get max, then what?
Min. 0.
0, then what?
Minimum.
Minimum, then what?
0.
0. Okay, ready? Let's put the numbers in quick. You get 0 first. What's your max?
1.
And you know it's 1 because your amplitude was 1. What's your 0? You're going to get 0 here. What's next?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. What's next?
0.
0. Okay, if I kept going, just tell me. After 0 comes what?
1.
1. Then what?
0.
Then what?
Negative 1.
Yep. So you could keep this thing rolling. Now, do you think I want you to make these tables?
No.
I'm just starting with you. I want you to know what I'm really doing is making tables. But if I know the pattern, it's just what? 0, 0. Pi over 4 where?
1.
Maximum. At pi over 2 you're where?
0.
0. At 3/4 pi you're where?
Negative
1.
Minimum. Back to 0. Where now?
Max.
Max. 0.
Negative 1.
Min.
0.
0. You see what's going on? That could go on forever, by the way. So you're going to do what here? Make it really jagged, sharp, or smooth?
Smooth.
It's smooth.
When would it be jagged?
It's never jagged. Jagged, the only thing that I can think of that's jagged is the absolute value function. We did that back in September. That was way back. Okay, I just did it. Now, tell me what this did to the parent, please.
Just compressed it.
Thank you. It compressed it. It's normally 2 pi. Now it went to what? 1 pi. There you go. Good. All right, I'm done. Unless you have questions.
The whole lesson's over.
No, this slide's over. You okay?
Let's keep going.
You got me excited.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Next up. This time instead of 2 theta, I want you to graph what?
3 theta.
Yeah.
Okay, so half theta. Okay. Maybe you can get started a little on your own, just a little.
Half beta.
1 y equals sine of 1/2 theta. Give you a little head start. My hints are coming slowly. Gotta know this, gotta know that, gotta know amp, gotta know your period, how long is the period? Anybody know the amp? How'd you know it was 1? It's right here. It's the number in front of sine, it's 1. So you're gonna go up 1, down 1, up 1, down 1. Here, I put the 1 there for you, I put the negative 1 there for you. Too nice, I'm just too nice. Okay, next, I wanna know the period.
It's a half.
1/2 pi.
1 pi.
Half.
I hear 4 pi. Well, here's the deal, guys. The parent function always has a period of what?
2 pi.
Oh, okay, so the period is always going to be 2 pi unless the b value is different than 1. It is, it's different. So you take the 2 pi divided by b, isn't that what we said on the previous slide? Okay, so let's do it.
So 1.
2 pi divided by what? A half. Okay, so what's 2 pi divided by a half?
About 1 pi.
About 1 pi. You're saying take 2 and cut that thing in half and get 1? Your fifth grade teacher would be so disappointed. Watch this. I'm going to take the number 5, I'm going to divide it by a half. Your 5th grade teacher told you, don't you dare divide by fractions. Take your numerator
Times by 2.
times,
2 over 1.
what's that called though?
There's a reciprocal.
The reciprocal. You take the numerator, you divide by, no, don't divide by fractions. Multiply by reciprocals. 2 over what? So really, it's what?
4 pi.
10. It's 10. This is 10. Okay, that's what your 5th grade teacher put in your brain. Now you're in 11th grade. It hasn't changed. Let's do it again.
It is 4 pi.
Okay, sorry. So you'll do what here?
Times by 2.
2 pi over 1 times the reciprocal.
2 over 1.
2 over 1. What's 2 pi times 2?
2 pi times 2 would equal about 4 pi.
4 pi. Okay, guys, guess what? The period is 4 pi.
It's stretched.
Yeah, you're right. 2 pi went to 4 pi. We stretched the parent. Now, help me. Where do I put the 4 pi on the x-axis?
4 over.
4 over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, once you put it 4 over, then you got to decide, what am I counting by to get to 4 pi?
Regular pi, basically.
Yeah, well, now look, right here. It says right here, take your period, divide by 4. So my period's 4 pi. I divide it by 4. What am I counting by?
This one's easier than the last one.
1 pi.
Okay, so 1 pi. Yeah, it kind of is. 2 pi,
Basically is a
3 pi, 4 pi. Hey, look, I made it. It works. 1, 2, 3, 4 pi. Okay, if I kept going, 5 pi, 6 pi, 7 pi, 8 pi, right? All right. Are you okay if I don't use the table?
I say we try it without the table. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Sine starts where?
0.
0 goes in, what comes out?
0.
Okay. Here we go. We're going to put in a pi. Or do we have to?
We do have to.
You want me to do all the work? Okay.
No.
You sure? Nick, what's the pattern?
We go up 1.
It's
It's max,
0,
0,
0,
max,
1,
0,
0,
min,
negative 1.
0, max, 0, min. Here we go. Your max is what here? 1. Because your amplitude is 1. Okay,
So what is high as it can go?
now what?
0.
Okay. Now what?
Negative 1.
Now what?
0.
Yep.
1.
1. 0.
Negative 1.
Okay, I just completed 2 periods or 2 cycles. Here we go. There's 1 period right there. That's just 1 period. After this, it's going to repeat. It's going to do the same thing. There's 2 periods. Does that make sense that that's 2 periods? It's the same answers again and again. I could keep going forever, by the way. I'm not going to. So I'll just do this. I'll put an arrow here, and I'll put an arrow here, and just tell you it goes on forever. Okay? Got it? Any questions?
No.
Okay, did I use the table?
For sure.
No.
No, I did not use the table. Guess what? In this spot, you'll always get a 0. This spot, you'll get what?
1.
Well, yeah, if the amplitude's 1, but 0, max,
0.
min. 0, max, right? So it just repeats. And the max and the min, it's the amplitude. That's all it is. Okay. Now, let's see. I gotta see if you can graph this one. And then also what?
That one.
That one. Now, this one is 2 sine of theta. This one is negative 2 sine of theta. Okay, I'll do one in blue, and I'll do one in red.
Amplitude's 2.
Okay,
Can I go to the bathroom?
if you have to. This is really important stuff. Okay, go drink your water before you come to class. All right. I'm not doing it. Don't look at me. Get going.
We finally got ourselves a different amplitude there.
Yes, we do. We got a different amplitude.
Yeah, it did.
Is there only one?
Just because you don't like amplitude.
I always graph two, but you don't. All you care about is where's the first one. How's that for hints? Hint one. What's the amplitude?
2.
2.
Depends on your
Highest you're gonna go is 2. Lowest you're gonna go is -2. Okay, all right. That was easy. Period is what?
2.
2 pi.
Ah, good job, guys. Look, the number here is what?
1.
1. If the b value is 1, it's your parent. So really, I could do this if you want me to. I can take 2 pi, divide by the b value 1, and get what? Oh, 2 pi. Oh, wow. Okay, it's 2 pi. How many intervals over do I count?
4.
4 intervals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your 2 pi here. Guess what? You can count another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this?
4 pi.
Yeah. Another one would be 4 pi. Okay. The question becomes, what do I count by to get to 2 pi? Well, take your period, cut it into what? 4 equal parts. Ends up being what? Half a pi. You're counting by halves. Ready? This one's what? 1/2 pi. Why'd you say 1/4?
He just didn't know what he was saying.
Yeah.
No, Nick, I'm asking. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, half a pi. What's next?
Pi.
1/2, 2 halves, which is just pi. Then what?
3 halves.
3 halves pi. There you go. Then 4 halves, which is 2 pi. Then what?
5 halves.
5 halves.
6 halves.
6 halves, which is just 3 pi. Then what?
Is that pi 3 or 7 halves?
7 halves pi. Then what? 8 halves.
Then just
That's just 4. Okay. I mean, guys, I really do care about the first 4. After that, you guys could have skipped that, just put 3 pi. Skip that, just put 4 pi. Okay? Just to make it easier for you. Okay, ready? Sine starts where?
0.
Put in 0 radians, get out what?
2.
No.
0.
Guys, come on.
Come on.
You put in 0 radians, you get out 0. This is where we start. Now, you put in your first interval.
1.
Up 2.
You get your max.
Oh,
Up
Two,
to.
guys.
Put in the next interval.
Back to our
Back to
0.
0. Next.
Down to
-2.
Minimum. 0.
2.
Maximum 2. 0. Minimum 0. Okay. So here's what you're getting. Right?
True that.
Okay, so this is what function? 2 sine of theta. See it right here? Got it. Are you ready? Sorry. Are you okay? Okay, now, what's next? I need another one. What do I need? This one, right here. Yep. All right. What is different?
It's stretched.
Oh no. Okay, you did vertically stretch your parent. You're right. But I'm asking you, what's different from here to here?
The negative.
You got a negative in front of the 2, but now tell me what you think's gonna happen.
It's gonna look like DNA.
So it's like what?
Doesn't it look like
DNA. Okay. I didn't even. That's kind of true. Hey guys, I gotta tell you something. You guys should know this from last October or November when I talked about parabolas. Do you guys remember what happened when we did this? When I said graph this, you got what? A parabola goes up. When I said graph this, what did that do?
Went down.
It went this way.
Flipped over a lot.
So it's a reflection over the x-axis. So guys, everything you see on top of the x-axis is where?
Other way.
On the bottom. Everything on the bottom is on the top. Okay?
Washed up.
So let's go this way. Ready? Let's start again. If we're reflecting over the x-axis, where does this point go?
Down.
0, 0.
This point.
Stays exactly the same.
Okay, so, hey, sine always starts where?
0.
Don't change that. Okay, but because you've got a -2, you're going to go where?
Down.
Minimum first, not the maximum. Okay, so your function will go like this. Down to the minimum, where? 0, maximum, 0, minimum, 0, maximum. Okay, look guys, this is the only difference. Now, if that's the only difference, somebody tell the class, what does the negative really do? What does it tell you?
It just tells you which way to go at the start.
And which way would you go?
Down.
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 So if it's positive sign, you go
Up.
up. Negative sign, you go.
Down.
That was no big deal, wasn't it?
That's too easy.
Okay, now, don't make the mistake on the test. If you see a negative and you go up,
Wrong.
you get it wrong. Yeah, you're going to probably lose
Wrong, Jay.
When is
a
it?
third of the points because you didn't pay attention.
Next Friday?
You're Tuesday next week. Next
This
Friday?
Tuesday?
We don't have
No,
school.
school next Friday.
Oh, good.
Okay,
Gosh.
You're
All right.
welcome.
okay, next.
Good time.
Here we go. This is a little different. The information given to you is just a little different. Okay? I would like you to do this. Sketch one cycle. That just means sketch it one period. You don't have to do 2 periods, just 1 period of each sine curve. Assume what? A is,
Greater than 0.
what does that even mean?
It just means it could be anything.
Positive. It just
Or
means
would you?
A is positive. So that means if A is positive, what does it tell you?
And it goes up right left.
It goes up versus down. Okay.
Post it.
All right. So now that we know that, guys, I mean, we don't have to look there. Don't look there. We know it goes up. All right. Sketch one cycle. And then, the second thing you have to do is write what? The equation. Okay. Here we go. What's this mean?
15 and 3.
It's your max.
It means your maxi
Up
is
3,
3.
down 3, up 3. Okay, so 1,
Round of
2,
pliers.
3. So here's me on my homework going, well, okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Up 3, down 3. Okay. That information was pretty easy. Here comes the period. Pi over 6. Okay, if you know the period is pi over 6, what are you going to do in your graph right now, Isaac? Pi over 6 is the period. What should I do?
Go to sleep.
Go where?
Start numbering the thing.
Go 4 over, that's
Okay.
what you should say.
I would mark 0.
Okay, wait. Shh, time out.
It's almost
Ty,
done.
say it again.
Go 4 over.
I said, if I know the period, I'll put it 4 intervals over. 1, 2, 3. Here it is.
You should say
5 over 6. Okay. Ty, you got it right. Okay.
How
Now-
do you get 4 over?
Yeah, Mr. Man.
I said, if the period is pi over 6, there. Okay, you guys talking?
No.
Quit talking when I'm talking. Jay, I said, if the period is pi over 6, I know the whole roller coaster ride. Okay, watch. 0, max, 0, min, 0. I know that whole roller coaster ride happens in pi over 6. You need 4 equal intervals for that to happen. I always put it 4 over. Then, I need to know what I'm counting by.
5 by 4.
Okay, Nick said that, and now I want you all to do that, and then tell me what I'm counting by. I'll give you 20 seconds.
Are we allowed to
Did
use
you go-
calculators?
You can do whatever you want.
Did you go 6 over and count by ones or no?
No. The peaks, the valleys, they happen. There's only 4. Count with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't divide by 6.
So
You have to divide by 4.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm gonna get it.
20 seconds. Hannah.
If I had a calculator, it'd be done.
You know, absolutely not. He said, can I use a calculator? I said, yes. You do not need one. Hannah, what's the answer? You what?
I tricked you.
Okay, Cole, what's the answer?
I was fake you to
I don't think this is right, but
They're all using
1 pi over 24.
He says pi over 24 is what you count by. Which means you count by 1/24th pi. He says, I don't think this is right.
1.5.
I say he's 100% wrong.
1.5.
You are right. Your statement, you're wrong. You are right.
What?
No, Nick, quit using your calculator. Ready?
You're
Watch.
right wrong.
Watch.
I just got yelled at, I think.
Watch. Okay, here it goes. This is what Cole did, I'm guessing. Cole took his period, he divided by 4 because I told you to. Nick actually said it. So then you do what? You take the numerator and you don't divide by 4 over 1. You multiply by
1 over 4.
the reciprocal. What's a reciprocal?
4 over 1.
No.
1 over 4.
1 over 4.
Yeah. Okay. Equals
24.
Pi over 24.
pi over 24. Which means there's a number here, 1. So, Cole, you did get it right. You are counting by 1/24th pi. So your first interval is 1/24. Okay? The next interval is 2/24. Can you reduce 2/24? 1/12. Okay, that's 1/12. Yep. This is how you get points on your quiz. 1/24, 2/24. What's this one? 3/24. Reduce it.
1/6.
1/8. Okay, so and now 1/24, 2/24, 3/24, 4/24. Reduce 4/24.
Pi over 6.
1/6. Hey, it worked. We got it. All right, Cole, good job. You know what? Period 5. I don't think anybody got it. Period
Why'd
5.
you tell me it's
Period
wrong
4?
and right?
Not sure if they got it either.
Did
That's what he thought
He
it
got
was
it.
wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Why was he wrong and right?
His statement said, "I think I'm wrong." But he goes, "I think I'm wrong." And I said, "You're 100% wrong. You are right."
Why
Just trying to get in our heads.
I am.
Why'd you yell at me about me?
Yell what?
Absolutely not.
Use a calculator.
You don't need a calculator. Did I use a calculator? No.
You're a man.
Okay. Ready?
That's like, I was thinking.
Here we go. Tie. Shh. I am yelling. Stop talking. 0 radians?
Come on, Dad.
0. Now where?
Oh.
Max.
3. Minimum.
Now 0.
Minimum.
Minimum. 0. All done. Missed it by a little bit. Okay? So guys, this is all I wanted. It was a quick sketch. That's all I wanted. But the hardest part was, what am I counting by? I was counting by 1/24th pi. Not an easy thing to count by. Well, this is the hardest part right here, doing the work. Okay? Now, you guys, we're not done. We still have to write the equation to our picture. Here it comes. Y equals A times sine of B theta. There's one letter up here that's really easy. Is it A or B?
It's A.
How high up? How high down? Or how low?
Oh, it's B. Just kidding, it's A.
Hi.
I think A is pretty self-explanatory. B, this B, a lot of students just don't know where to go to get that B. Where did B show up today in a formula?
Pi over 24.
It'd be the bottom number in the period.
So the period of your function is 2 pi divided by what?
B.
Pi over
Okay,
24.
there's where B shows up.
12.
So if you want the B value, you need to know this. Do you know your period?
It's pi over 6.
Yeah, it was pi over 6. Okay, so pi over 6 should equal 2 pi over what?
B.
B.
Now solve.
Now, the question becomes, can you solve it?
Oh yeah.
Solve it for B.
How do you solve it? How?
I would times by 2 pi.
Maybe cross multi. I don't know.
Well,
Times by 2 pi.
I could, Nick. That would give me 4 pi over B. Or actually, I'm sorry, it would give me 4 pi squared over b. That's not gonna help you much. I heard you say, cross multiply, right? Okay, so let's do what we've been doing. That's what? 12 pi equals, that's
Pi b.
Pi b.
what? Pi b, okay. Now, you're solving for what letter?
Get rid of
B,
pi.
Divide by pi.
right by
So b
pi.
equals 12.
And Selena
That's what I said. Oh,
did say
right.
12.
I was right.
Good for her.
Okay, there it is. So the answer is right there. 3 times sine of 12 pi.
Holy
Yeah. Okay, now guys, that is,
Selena just crossed
that-
the
that-
b's out.
what now? What now?
She just crossed the pi's out.
I did not.
I don't know, I mean, I didn't watch it. But here's the deal. Writing the equation is not that hard. A is simple. The B value shows up here in the formula. You need to know the period, which you do. Put it in, solve for B. Do the next one on your own, and I'll trail you by a minute, okay? This is the next one, example 2.
Why is this
I didn't
online?
see.
You don't have a graph for that one.
You
how
can
are we
make
supposed-
one.
How are you supposed to do that?
This one's super easy. I think so.
I'm sorry. Amplitude's a half, so I put a half and negative half. Period's 4. Where did I put the 4?
Right there.
4 intervals over. Then I have to say, what exactly do I count by to get to 4? Well, I know this is easy for you, but I'm still going to show you the work. To get the interval, take the period 4, divide by what? 4, get what? 1. You count by what? Ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, you got it. Now, just so you know this, these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, they stand for what?
1 pi.
No.
No, 1 radian, bro.
1 radian. This is 1 radian, 2 radians, 3 radians, and 4 radians. Guys, look at this. That whole little roller coaster action, the whole thing happened in 4 radians. Do you know where about 4 radians is? There's 0.
It's about 2 times around the circle.
Is he right?
No.
4 radians. Now wait a minute. What's this?
1
Oh, yeah.
That's pi.
Oh,
But what does pi stand for?
radian.
180 degrees.
What number?
It's 1
One.
radian.
Oh,
3.14 radians. You've got 4.
Ooh.
Oh.
Where am I at?
You get
Like
these so
right
hard.
4 is about here.
There.
Guys, the whole period happens in about more like 220, 230.
It's about 2 times,
Yeah.
probably.
You know what I'm saying? So was he right?
Almost.
Not even
That was
close.
wrong.
Yeah, he was kind of way off. Okay, all right.
But I had the right idea because I was thinking pi. So
I know
if
you were
If
thinking.
it was
I know.
pi, it would have been 2.
You were thinking 2 means a complete circle. Oh, it's 2 circles. I know what you were thinking, but no, that's 1 radian, 2 radian, 3, 4. Now, let's start at 0, 0, right? Where are you gonna go?
Go up 1/2.
And you know to go up half because they said assume A is positive. Now what?
Back to 0.
Now what?
Go to your minimum.
Min. 0.
And there you go.
Go to your 0.
Okay.
Weird.
That's it.
Super weird.
That was a sketch, just a quick sketch. Now, the harder one would be write the equation. So here we go. Y equals A times sine of B theta. Okay. A is what?
A is.
Where do you get that equation?
Okay. This equation is the generic equation for sine. This number A is the amp. You know the amp. It's what?
It's 1/2.
times
Sine.
b theta. Well, b is not that easy to find. It's not hard, but you can't just look at the picture and pick out b. So you go to your formula. Period equals what?
4.
2 pi over b. Solve for b, right? Well, what's the period? You were told it's 4. So 4 equals 2 pi over b, cross multiply, right?
4b equals.
So you're going to get 4b
8 pi.
equals what?
8 pi.
No,
4b equals 2 pi.
2 pi.
Divided by 4 equals half pi.
4's are out. B equals what?
Half pi.
Half a pi. Okay, guess what? That is your equation right there. Okay, Cole, Cole. I'm gonna do 23 right now. So watch the video right at the end.
What's the sign?
Just the book. Day 1, day 2. Do you have graph paper? Hey guys, do 23 in your book right now.
I don't got it, but
About that.
23 is non-existent.
Do you guys have that? Can I get rid of it?
yeah.
That's the answer. 1/2 sine
That's awesome.
pi over 2 times theta. 23. You have 5 minutes to do one problem. We're gonna get one problem out of the way. Tomorrow when you come, have day 1 and day 2 done.
Oh.
We're doing all of it tonight.
Yeah, it's only 12 problems.
Alright.
It's not a
I'll
lot.
probably finish at 7. Bring it up tomorrow.
Okay, here we go.
Around 6.
Here, take your wish.
Just toss it over.
It smells so bad all of a sudden.
Okay,
Never again.
help.
Maybe close on. And pi over.
Pi over what?
Pi over 2.
Pi over 2. Okay, guys, let's be quiet now and just work. Just try it. Wait. Oh, you got it? If you need graph paper, raise your hand.
I took a few shop papers yesterday.
Huh?
I took some yesterday. So I got them.
Can we just write 23 at the top?
Who needed it?
We need graph paper for
Yeah.
23.
Who else needed it?
Me. Yeah, how do we use the graph?
I was raising my
I was the one
hand.
who said it.
No, I made the.
I didn't know I said it. He looked right at me and said, yeah.
Don't make me do this again. Who needs graph paper?
Me.
Who's me?
Don't make me do it again.
Okay. I'm giving you 2 because you probably need at least that. Here you go. Here you go. Give this to Jessica also. Alright. By now, you've already picked out the amplitude. By now, you know the period, right?
Amplitude's -1.
Good job.
That's a big wow. I know you're so awesome. Maybe not even. So I'm still. Not the winning muscle.
Hey guys, can you just do it yourself? What was the amp?
-1.
You don't have to say negative.
Okay, 1.
Just say 1. The negative tells you what?
Go down.
Go down first, go to the minimum first, not the max, and then just repeat, okay? So all that negative meant is down to the min, 0, max, 0, max, you know, just. All right, the period is more what I'm worried about. The period will be 2 pi divided by what?
B.
I know, but what's b?
B
Pi over
equals
2.
Pi over 2.
1. B is 1, so it equals 2 pi.
Okay, here we go. So you take the numerator, 2 pi, and you multiply it by?
Pi over 2.
No, the reciprocal.
2
What's
over
the-
pi.
Yes, 2 over pi. Okay, so that's 2 pi over 1 times 2 over pi. Knock out what?
The pi's.
The pi's are gone.
So you got 4.
You're getting 4.
So 4 is your
4 is the what?
period.
Period. is 4. Now, on your graph paper, you should have already probably done this. Right?
You're going by ones.
And you know, yeah, this one's pretty simple. You take your period, you cut it into 4 equal parts, which means the interval is what? 1. So, interval 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you ready, guys? You put in 0, you get out
0.
0. You put in 1 radian.
Negative 1.
Okay,
You get out your man.
Minimum.
your minimum, yep. Which is negative 1, by the way. Put in
Max
2.
is 0.
0. Put in 3.
Max.
Max.
Put in 4.
0.
And it just repeats.
Yeah, I know.
Now, can you tell me this? What does the book say?
Uh,
1 period or 2 periods? Graph 1 or graph 2?
What does that mean?
Please be 1. If it was 2, we'd have to keep going.
It says just 1. If it said 2, I'd go all the way out to what?
Are we done or?
8.
I'd go to 8. Yeah, I'd go to 8 if it said 2. Okay, we got 23 done, right?
That was it?
All right. Well, that's all I have time for. You want to stick around? I'll do more with you. Are we good?
I just didn't know if we had to write the equation.
Oh, yeah, that comes in a different problem in your book. Okay. All right. Tim, what time do we play hockey? 8:15. Oh, you get the late game? So Red River plays at 6?
6.
Who's Red River playing?
They play Davies in 5C.
5v4?
Yeah, I think so.
Who is 4?
So, I think they're now Southwest 5, Davies is 4. But Davies is bad.
Oh, really? 8:15 you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Davies ran.
Yep, yep. Okay, this is yesterday.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Didn't really understand the figure.
Do you think you get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That helped.
Patrick, come here. Come here. Okay, that's yesterday? Okay, did I give you yesterday? Do you have it? Are you gonna do it?
I don't remember.
Okay, good. You know, 0 out of 9 is
Yeah.
not fun. Alright, you have to get. How was this? Did you guys?
It was understandable.
You okay?
Yeah.
You're
It's not like
not crying. You're not going. Oh, you don't get it.
I get it. It's just
You gotta think. You gotta think hard.
it's not like super easy like
Okay. Now this
it's
is.
not hard.
What is new? But you're gonna find out tomorrow. It will be really easy tomorrow. Tomorrow will be really easy.
got you. Oh, you want it off?
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Not trying to be rude or anything, but you know, you don't have to whisper around us, right?
Hey, you turn the lights on.
Ah, come on.
Okay.
You did check if the bottle.
Yeah.
You did check if the water bottle had been worked
Had what?
At work.
Had work on it?
I left yesterday because I gave a friend a ride home.
Oh.
And then I looked at the time, it was like 4 or something.
I've been grabbing it.
Yeah, I probably left by
I've been
that time.
grabbing it.
13.
Are you supposed to do it this way? I've been doing it like this way.